From Upper St. Clair High School Stadium, the 2007 Penn Hills Senior High School football season kicks off. Today, the Indians will take on the Warriors from Brother Rice High School out of Michigan. A very pleasant Saturday afternoon to you. I'm Bill Navari. Great to have you along for another season of Indians football. Today, the Indians in the opening kickoff classic of high school football here in Pennsylvania. The Indians playing the opening game. The Upper St. Clair Panthers and the Penn Trafford Warriors will play the second game of tonight's doubleheader. And the Indians, we're going to see what they got. They're going to get things underway. The Indians, a lot of skill kids returning. The Indians, big question mark, returning only one starter on the line, that being junior Corey Kircher. Brothers Rice out of Michigan, they've won 7 of the last 8 Michigan state championships. So the Brothers Rice Warriors were the opponent in today's game. The Indians last year, in case you didn't know, they did lose. I'm sure you didn't know, they lost to Upper St. Clair at Heinz Field in the Quad A championship game. The Indians finished the season ranked number 2 in the state of Pennsylvania. Upper St. Clair 1, the Penn Hills Indians number 2. So the Indians, only place they could where to go this year is up to the number 1 spot and be the Quad A champions. And the Indians will see what they're going to get their medal tested today. Indians did win the opening toss, have deferred to the second half, so the Indian defense will get things started first. Brothers Rice in the orange helmets, white jerseys, white pants, and the Indians in their traditional gold helmets, red jerseys, gold pants. We'll be getting things kicked off here momentarily.
It's in one of the bags. I told you, it should be in that one right there with my shoe.
That's great. You hear me yet? Okay.
Stephon Thompson gets set to tee it up, gets last-minute instructions from the officials and the Indian kicking team. Get ready to get things going. Brothers Rice will be moving left to right. Warm afternoon, and now they're going to move Stephon Thompson to the near hash. Ron Dorsey Austin back for Brothers Rice on the far side. On the near side, Colton Ray. Brothers Rice already 1-0 on the season. They were victorious last week. But in that game, they lost their starting quarterback. Thompson's kick short. It's going to roll towards the end zone, or roll towards the sideline. Does go out of bounds. And Brothers Rice will start in great field position. So now the Indian defense will take the field.
35.
Big Dan Mason already getting a scholarship offer from Pitt out there, number 40. So number 32, Teddy Blakeman. Dante Brown. Number 5, number 8 is Devon Taylor. 61 is Barry Morrison. Number 59 is Aaron Donald. Stephon Thompson stays in. Number 2, DJ Wilds, quarterback on the far side. Dylan Schneider, number 64 on the Indian defensive line. Try to make sure we get all the starters mentioned in. But in a quarterback, that's Frankie Pop of the Warriors. They'll keep it on the ground. And picking up about 3, maybe 4 yards, Colton Ray. Going to pick up a 4, called 2nd down and 6, just underway here at Upper St. Clair High School Stadium. Scoreless, Penn Hills and Brothers Rice. Hard to believe that it's football season already. Sparse crowd on the far side for Brothers Rice, but they come in from Michigan.
Balance at the top. We kick it a man, we can kick it a man.
Ray again. We'll have a first down. Coming up to make the tackle, Dante Brown of the Indians. Gets out to the 50-yard line, a pickup of 11. And a first down for Brothers Rice. Brothers Rice practicing a lot of power I this week in the absence of their starting quarterback, which was Andy Lentz, the senior. This time Dan Mason comes up to make the tackle. No gain on the play for Ray. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Brothers Rice just at the midfield stripe. Clock running under 11 minutes to go here. First quarter, scoreless. Penn Hills, Brothers Rice. Brothers Rice out of the Detroit area. As I mentioned, they've won 7 of the last 8 Michigan State championships. A private school, Catholic school. $8 grand a year if you want to go play football at Brothers Rice.
John doesn't have run.
And looks like the Indians jump off sides. I think the Indians do give them an easy 5. And that's what the call is.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
So Frankie Pop, the sophomore quarterback, going with the hard count.
Well, put offside in the kickoff. Where your penalties.
Toss near side, Hennigan. And not a lot there. Maybe 2 yards. Stephon Thompson with the tackle. Gain of 2. And it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Break it up with me, Coach. Okay. He's on the 45. That might be it.
Mike Floyd, the defensive end on the right side of the line. Ray again into a pile of red. He'll be short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th and a yard.
About 1 yard.
Rice needs to just get to the 40-yard line. They're at the 41 and just over the 41-yard line. So it's 4th and a long yard. And Rice is going to go for it. And see if they run a play, if they're going to just try to draw the Indians off. They've already drawn the Indians off with a hard count once already this series. And Rice out in the power I. That's Ray deep. They will run the play. Up man will have the 1st down. Steve Carlson. Down to the 39-yard line. Needed 1, got 2. And Rice keeps the sticks moving. 6 plays already here in this opening drive. Clock at 8:50 and running. All 6 running plays. Quarterback keeper. And no gain on the play. Danny Mason coming up to make the tackle. Also in is Chris Perry. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Pop wanted to, looked like he tried to run the option. The Indian defense was home. And now Rice with a 2nd down and 10. Loss of a yard on the play. Coming up, Barry Morrison and Tom Pryor. It's going to be loss of a yard on the play. Now let's see if Rice goes to the air. 8 plays so far in the drive, all on the ground. And they're going to run it again. Coming near side. The Indians looking like they're trying, stringing it out. And Ray will be knocked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Looks like about the 35. See where they mark it. It is 4th down. They're going to mark them at the 35-yard line, so it'll be a pickup of 5, and it'll be 4th down and 6. It'll be a 52-yard field goal from this point, and awfully close to punt, so I think Rice would indeed go for it here on 4th and 6. They need to cross the 29-yard line. The ball at the Indian 35. And again, they come out in the power I, double tight. Pop's going to roll to his left. Looking, has no one to throw to, will run it, and will be held for no gain. DJ Wilds comes up to make the tackle along with Stephon Thompson and Mike Floyd. And the Indian defense holds. They'll take over with 7:12 to go here in quarter number 1. The ball just inside their own 35-yard line. So each team will start their opening possessions at the 35. The Indians starting offense, Tommy Fulton and a quarterback, Earl Carter, Stephon Thompson, Teddy Blakeman, and Chris Darby. Dan Mason, Corey Kircher, Taylor Adams, Nick Bernhardy. So for Barry Morrison and Mike Andrika shifting in and out. And Brett Allen. Dante Brown splits to the near side. Brandon Eiffel at the top of your screen. Power ride behind Fulton. And the Indians keep it on the ground. It looks like Blakeman.
The hole's there.
And we'll give Blakeman a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. And the Indians go with no huddle. Fulton will throw. And Dante Brown catches it on the far side, but there's a flag. Play whistle dead. Nice pass and catch by Fulton and Brown, but
let's put Dante on the other side. Move Brandon on this side.
and the penalty is going to be a false start against the Indians. So instead of 2nd and 9, it'll be 2nd down and 14. 2 penalties in the game so far, both against the Indians. Both 5-yard penalties, an offside, and now a false start.
Water over here to your left.
Clock's starting to run again. It's 6:40 and running here in an opening scoreless first period. I formation behind Fulton. That's Eiffel in motion. Fake the toss up. Near side. And Rice was standing there waiting for Blakeman. And he'll be dropped for a loss of about 5. So now we'll call it 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19 for the Indians. I'm sure we're going to see Fulton put it into the air. Had a nice throw and catch with Dante Brown just a moment ago, but the play whistled for a false start. See if the Indians go back to it. Brown will split to the near side. DJ Wilds and Brandon Eiffel at the top of your screen. Backs are split behind Fulton. Fulton with a straight drop. Looking over the middle. And just too far for Stephon Thompson. Would have had enough for the first down. Fulton put it right where nobody else but Thompson could have had it. But just too far for Stephon. And it'll be 4th down for the Indians. And Penn Hills will punt for the first time this season. Dorsey Austin and Cavante Martin back for Brothers Rice. And Tommy Fulton will do the punting for the Indians. High snap, Fulton gets it in. Spiral kick, will bounce. And go dead at the 46-yard line. 5:26 to go. First period, we're scoreless. Penn Hills, Brothers Rice here on the MSA Sports Network.
Our kicking game's struggling lately. A little bit. That's what we need.
Hey, John, wait a minute.
Rice comes quickly to the line. Toss, left. Some room. About 8 yards for Colton Ray.
I can hear you. I don't know. Give him back your friend.
Goes from 146 to the next. It is a pickup of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
I don't know. He's falling down there.
So Colton Ray the fourth is 5'9" senior, the workhorse of Brothers Rice. And the Warriors send Cavante Martin out to the near side. Ray barrels his way ahead for three. It'll be a first down for Rice. Three first downs in the game so far, all to Brothers Rice of Michigan.
I don't know. Could you hear me now? All right. I just got ready to come down. Yeah, not a regular pull. Okay, they jumped.
Play whistle dead. Flag comes in on the near side. Usually means a false start. And that's what it is. So Rice will be looking at a 1st and 15. First set of downs, Rice was going double tight and unbalancing the line quite a bit. Now they're sending Ron Dorsey, Austin, and Cavante Martin as wideouts. Trying to spread the Indian defense a little. But Rice has not attempted a pass here in the contest so far. 10 running plays in their opening series, 2 here in series number 2. And now Rice will throw. Pop will tuck it under and run. Stephon Thompson comes up to make the hit. Teddy Blakeman alongside with the tackle. We'll pick up about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Was that Floyd?
Clock running. There's clock stopped at the moment. 4 minutes even to go here in quarter number 1. Still scoreless.
Who's in? Gabe Wright? Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that.
Pop rolls to the near side. Looking, throwing, has a man. The pass too far. Mason Jadu. Too far for him. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for Rice.
Coach, it's on. Can you hear me? All right.
Play action. Pop rolling near side. Looking underneath. The pass is caught up the sideline. Oh, out of bounds. Went out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 26. That was 6 points altogether. Was that Dante Brown that bit on it? Or was it Devon Taylor? Warriors get down to the 26-yard line. Got a 15 on the play, and it's 1st down, Brothers Rice. Again, the workhorse, Colton Ray, inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. Pickup of 9. Clock at 3:10 and running here, opening period. We're scoreless. Brothers Rice knocking on the door. Ray, toss, near side, trying to find the lane, has it. The Indians close. Ray will high step across the 15 and go out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Pickup of 5. Be another 1st down for Rice. Indians will be home next week to take on Bethel Park. Brothers Rice will be taking on Cincinnati Moeller. Ray on the counter. Runs into his own man. Blakeman comes up to make the tackle at the 11-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. And Rice will be looking at a 2nd down and 6. I think it would have picked up a 3. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 11-yard line. Rice needs to get inside the 4-yard line for 1st down. Pop will roll under pressure, comes back to the near side, almost fumbles. Stephon Thompson with the sack, almost knocked it out of his hands. Back to the 26-yard line. It's a loss of 15 on the play. What a big time for that. Now 3rd down. They're at the 26. They need to get inside the 4, 3rd and 22. Delay. Ray. Gets down to the 16-yard line. Ten-yard pickup. It'll be 4th down, and it looks like Rice is going to try a field goal. Ryan Kelly to make the kick. Mark McCoskey to hold. From the 23-yard line, it'll be a 33-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it looks good from here, and it is. Ryan Kelly from 33 yards out, and Brothers Rice takes the lead. 52 seconds remain here in quarter number 1. It's Brothers Rice 3, Penn Hills nothing here on the MSA Sports Network. Ryan Kelly tees it up at his own 40-yard line. Has it on the near hash. So Rice kicks off for the first time today. The Indians' front line is nearly 20 yards off the ball. Darby. High kick will come to the near side. Has a bit of a wall. One man and oh my. Big tackle by Joey Fontanesi. Or else Darby was racing. Nice return to the 31-yard line. The Indians offense, which went 3 and out in its opening possession, will get the ball back here with 44 seconds to go. They're going to mark him at his 32. Brown near side. Thompson in the slot. Darby deep. Wilds and Eiffel at the top of your screen. Fulton straight drop. Looking. Throwing downfield towards Wilds and just too far. It looks like Wilds broke off on the pattern. Was in double coverage, but the pass incomplete. Almost connecting on it. But it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Indians with 37 seconds to go here in the quarter. So the Indians have 2 run, 2 pass. Minus 4 yards of total offense so far here in quarter number 1. It's Thompson in the slot. Look at him on the inside handoff, and there he goes. Thompson across the 40. We'll be close to a first down. See where they mark him. Looks like he may have just enough for the first down, and he does. Give him a pickup of 10. Indians' first down of the season. And the Indians' offense gets into the black. Of 3 carries, 6 yards on the game for the Indians, team-wise. Thompson's first carry. And that's it for quarter number 1. After 1 period of play, it's Brothers Rice of Michigan 3, our Penn Hills Indians nothing here on the MSA Sports Network.
That'll work. Yeah, put Brad there. Maybe a scat. Yeah.
They scored in the second half. That's what what's his name does. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Second quarter about to get underway here at Upper St. Clair High School Stadium. And he's looking at a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Darby out to the 45-yard line. Called a pickup of 2. Indian offense in that first quarter, 5 plays, 0 of 2 in the air, 3 rushes for 6 yards. So 6 yards of total offense in the first quarter for the Indians. They trail 6-0. Brother Rice, ton of yards, but only 3 points to show for it.
You got this guy right here.
High formation behind Fulton, twins to the near side. Fulton, wide receiver screen. It's DJ Wilds. Gets away from one man. Does not get away from the second. Fumbles the football, and Brother Rice has it at the 41-yard line. First turnover of the game goes by way of Brother Rice. They will take over at the Indian 41-yard line. There's actually loss of a yard on the play. So Fulton now 1 of 3, minus 1 yard.
Yes. What? Oh my God, this guy's wide open. Look at oh. Come on, Terry. There's no improvements on it. Gotta get him out. All right, bye-bye.
Ray. Looked like he may have wanted to throw, but coming up to make the tackle, Chris Perry. Back at the 44-yard line, loss of 3. Be 2nd down and 13 for Brother Rice.
Yeah, I think they got out of that. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're going to run fullback in the flat soon.
High formation behind Pop. 2nd and 13 for Rice.
No, Wagner's the
Play action. Pop rolls to his right, looks underneath.
All right, good coverage, good coverage.
And the Indians had it covered into triple coverage. Dan Mason almost got a paw on it. And it'll be 3rd down and 13 now for Brother Rice.
Just a base or a tackle. How about a tackle?
Indians opening game of the season. Brother Rice was victorious last week. 10-0 over Denby.
Draw.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're breaking up on me, Coach.
Pop in the shotgun. As the workhorse Ray beside him, but no, they're going to stay back and block. Pop throwing down the sideline. And the pass incomplete. DJ Wilds on excellent coverage. Pass was intended for Ron Dorsey Austin, the 6'1 senior.
Punt return, Coach.
But the 5'11 DJ Wilds, step for step, and Brother Rice will punt with 10:23 to go here in the half.
Coach, DJ. Well, we didn't send the punt return. We played it punt safe. We're okay.
So the Indians have 10 men up in the box. Dom Walker to punt for Brother Rice. Clean snap. High, booming kick. Wilds will watch it hit at the 11 and take an Indian bounce back to the 20-yard line.
19, 20. Not bad.
So the Indians lose 21 yards on the fumble, but take over 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 10-12 to go here in the first half. They trail Brother Rice 3-0. And the Indian offense needs to get off the snide. This quarter, 2 plays, 1 yard, and a fumble. Eiffel and Wilds to the near side. Thompson in the slot. Dante Brown, top of your screen. Darby needs a block, doesn't get it.
He's too close. He's too far inside. He can't run that to him. He should have ran something. He got out of that.
Darby will lose 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 15-yard line.
I don't know about a Mason yet, but they're going to lose.
Darius Paulton making the tackle for Brother Rice, the freshman.
Outside fire to the strong side.
It's almost unheard of at that high school that a freshman sees any kind of playing time or even makes the varsity squad.
164. There. What you got?
Yeah, here it comes an outside fire.
Fulton straight drop, looking near side under pressure. Hit as he throws the ball in the pass. Is it intercepted? No, they're saying he was out of bounds.
See if you're careful not watching the routes. You got to throw it up to Dante.
Went up into the bench.
Yeah,
Right?
So it'll be 3rd and 15 from the 15-yard line. It's a nice Penn Hills crowd on hand. I see the Red Rooters in attendance tonight, honoring Blaine Curran, high school principal, passed away just a couple of weeks ago. Honoring him with Blaine Curran jerseys, number 53 on the back with Curran. It's great to see. Remember our friend, Blaine Curran. Indians jump off sides. It'll be 3rd and 20 from the 10-yard line.
You got it.
I formation behind Fulton, 3rd and 20. See if the Indians play it safe. They fake the end around. Fulton, throwback screen. Eiffel trying to find some blocks, doesn't get it.
Lost in. Number 20.
Actually, we'll call it no gain on the play.
Number 20. He's real good.
And it'll be 4th and 10. Again, making the tackle, Darius Patton, 5'9 freshman. the only freshman on the roster. So now Fulton will have to come on and kick. Clock running at 8:45. So Fulton from his own end zone. Tommy, nice kick. Takes a nice Penn Hills bounce across the 50. And will go dead at the 42-yard line. Great kick, Tommy Fulton. Rice will take over. 8:24 to go here, first half. They're up 3-0 on the MSA Sports Network.
Where do you go to? I don't see him on the field.
No, because our defensive ends aren't capable of staying in this game.
I think we come out. You hear me? Okay. I think we go just 20.
Single setback is Colton Ray behind Pop. In motion, Cavante Martin.
They dropped real well in there.
Inside handoff is Ray, and the Indians are there.
That hook curl.
To hold him for no gain.
You just go there, maybe
And it'll be
go
second down and 10. The Indian passing attack so far in half number one, 2 of 5, minus 1 yard.
that ends. I mean, those safeties are split really wide. You're going to have to do that. Yeah, that's the whole thing. They're the X-dig. Go get that.
We got to call the right
Maybe,
outside. It's gotta be off.
you know what, with that,
Wait.
we go at a dime and maybe run like a 163, so we have a middle.
Rice to throw. No, Pop tucks it up under. Looked like a quarterback draw. The whole play was designed to be a quarterback draw. Dan Mason with the tackle.
Outside far right at 8.
7 yards on the play. It'll be third down and 3.
All right. Should twist this. He finally did.
Pass. Almost completed, almost intercepted by Dante Brown.
You know what, we can also try is have twins and see how they line up.
And they'll bring up a fourth down. So on 4th and 3,
Well, we try both twins to see how they line up to, so we can
Philip Danino. Oh,
send the trap into there.
oh, it's another right sounded familiar. Alex Charles will drop back for Brother Rice.
He's good there.
Oh, my.
Never touched him.
He never hit him.
Indians are going to call roughing the, officials are going to call roughing the kicker against the Indians.
He lost. And they made a great nice one. He'll actually done it live.
Either way, even if it's a 5-yarder, it's going to be a first down for Rice.
He made it. Flipped his
And wrong. Did he call?
Eerily similar to Heinz Field. So running into the kicker call. That'll be a first down for Brother Rice.
15-yard penalty. That's roughing.
Oh, they're going to call roughing. Mark off 15 yards. So Rice, new life at the Indian 36-yard line.
Trap. Not too bad.
2 yards
Game 2, not bad.
for Mason Jado. Calling him Darius Patton. Darius Patton's on the Indians.
Hey, Ron. Did he hit the kicker? It didn't look like he hit it from up here. Just ticked him, huh? We should twist. Barry should be a little higher on this tack.
He's head up on him. He knows where he call it.
Yeah, we twist him. Good.
Ray.
Yeah.
Indians are standing there waiting for him. Barry Morrison. Tackle for no gain. And it'll be 3rd down and 8. Clock running, rolling under 6 minutes to go here, first half.
Okay.
Indian defense playing well. Only giving up 3 points here to this powerhouse from Michigan. The Indian offense needs to get off the snide. Thompson with the sack back at the 46-yard line. Second sack of the game. Loss of 12. And Rice will have to punt again.
Coach, we ain't got enough guys out there. Punt return. Let's see here.
All right, you got Brandon.
DJ, get over the middle.
Clock approaching 5 minutes and running. Again, Charles back to kick.
Oh, Noodles, what the hell are you doing out there?
Watch out.
And the ball will go dead at the 15-yard line. 4:49 to go here, first half. The Indians again with the chance, but deep in their own territory at their own 15-yard line. Indian offense definitely needed to get something going, and in a hurry. And a lot of inexperience on the Indians' offensive line. Corey Kircher, the only returning starter.
We should have the win with us now.
Taylor Adams over the ball. Fulton under center.
Backside. Taylor Adams, center. He's getting killed.
And nothing doing there. Like Blakeman. Will lose a yard.
We had it there. That's wide. Brandon, too wide. All right, he's got to go Brandon right now.
Fulton, play action, launching downfield. And the pass almost intercepted. Jimmy Pickens almost picked it. Fulton showing a strong arm. Pass was intended for Brandon Eiffel. Fulton again. Drops. Eiffel has it at the 24-yard line. Be short of the first down.
He's got to get rid of it.
Mark him at the 23. Pickup of 9. And it'll be 4th and 2. Clock running under 3:40. Indians kick it.
I don't know.
Or do they pull the fake?
20's over here.
If it's open, I don't think it is.
I don't think so.
Indians do indeed fake it, and they'll be close. No, they're going to be short of the first down. Stephon Thompson needed 2, got 1. Indians will turn it over on downs at the 24-yard line.
Again, with the weak side A and the outside fire to the strong side.
Rice stayed at home. I think they were looking for it. Indian offense trying to get something going. Faking it deep. They just need to try to stay away from number 20, Mason Jadu.
All right again.
You know what?
Yeah.
They got 3 minutes. They can get pounded in from here.
I'm sure number 20.
All right, double tight for
Came up, I saw it.
Rice, and the Indians give them a cheap 5 again.
Yeah.
Dylan Schneider jumping off sides for the Indians.
Yeah, Ron.
Ray to the 15. Pounds ahead for 4. It'll be second and a yard. I think you're Rice at this point. You throw one to the end zone.
Come on, Ace wins. If we get the ball again. Maybe red.
Log under 250 and running. Again, Rice up 3-0.
Yeah, Taylor Adams is not performing as well.
Sweet.
Ray, toss, right.
Oh, you got the edge.
Inside the 10, inside the 5, touchdown!
He's not doing it.
Colton Ray,
Okay, I'm taking Eiffel.
15 yards.
Vaughn does not want to come up for any contact.
And Rice up 9-0.
What happened? No, I got this buzz.
I got nobody.
So it takes Rice just 2 plays to go to 24 yards.
There we go, Coach. Can you hear me?
And they're trying to make the lead 10.
I know you got to flip your switch. Coach Ron. Yeah, I got you now.
Ryan Kelly to try the point after.
I got
Low
the
snap.
ball in.
Kick is up.
Yeah,
And kick is good.
put it right in.
2:29 to go here, first half. Brother Rice 10, Penn Hills nothing on the MSA Sports Network.
He's got to let that develop. He didn't have the time, so he's got to get that X coming across is open. So their guys are buzzing, and they're running that safety with them. They're running that safety. They're dropping back. They're not going to get beat by the deep ball, but they're going to let that X come underneath. That dig should be there if he runs that again. How about we try just to go out of diamond and go with those 163? You put Eiffel up in that middle read, and you'll have the 2 threes. Eiffel should be open, at probably 10 yards. Hey, he moved up. All right.
Ryan Kelly gets set to tee it up for the Warriors. Interesting stat for you here in the first half. The Indian offense, 1 yard.
Guys so far off. Look at this.
Chris is trying to tell him to move up. There he goes.
Wilds from the 18-yard line.
No one blocked that guy.
And we'll go down at the, going to give him the 22.
No one blocked him.
So the Indians at the 22 with 2:20 to go here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. He got the tight ends locking on him and just ragdoll him. Right. He should have slanted out anyways.
Thompson for 1.
How many yards we get? That Teddy trap worked out was for fun. Yeah. Right.
Teddy Blakeman looking for something left side, gets 1 yard. Indians now 3rd and 8.
How about we try to
Calling timeout, they want to get the ball back.
And Rice will call timeout with 1:41 to go.
shit, we got nothing to lose.
So Brother Rice hoping they get the Indians to punt following the next play, get the ball back with about a minute and a half to go. And try to add on to their 10-point lead. In last two plays, the Indians have tripled their total yardage of the first half from 1 to 3.
You either got him or you made him real bad.
So the Indians on a 3rd and 8.
Right now. He should be wide open. There he is. Out, Tom.
And Dante Thompson, the intended receiver, the pass incomplete. And it'll bring up a 4th down, and the Indians stop the clock for Brother Rice at 1:36.
What's that, Coach?
And the Indians bring on the punt team, and Fulton stays on to punt.
I'm thinking they're coming with a block kick right here.
10 men up for Brother Rice.
Look at this.
High snap. They're going to let Fulton kick it. He does. Nice kick by Fulton. Fair catch called for and made. They gave him an extra yard on the hop.
They're giving the ball half a yard farther.
They have 2 yards.
Got it at the 49, bounced up to the 50, and that's where they're going to give it to him.
Outside fire and a weak inside at 8.
Rice will have it with 1:29 to go.
Yeah, let's go with it.
And they're up by 10.
Outside fire and opposite guy 8. Gotta hurry, runner up on the ball.
Indians will get the ball to start half number 2. At the moment, they trail by just 10.
They're gonna run a draw with this kid.
Draw play. Ray
We should have had him, and we didn't.
hit in the backfield, spins ahead, finally brought down after a gain of 2 on the play by Danny Mason.
I'm thinking we got to stick with
Vaughn Robinson almost had him in the backfield, but Ray did a nice job to spin out of it. Kid is talented, 5'9", 192, plays a lot bigger than that. Pop, rolls, he's trying to set up a screen, looks, throws underneath, and the pass is an incomplete. Now they're going to call it a catch at the 41-yard line. Pickup of 7.
He got too close to the tackle, and the kid just picked him up and slammed him.
3rd and 1.
That'll be 3rd and a yard. Clock stops with 45 seconds to go. Ray's been the workhorse, but keep your eye on number 20. Oh, Pop keeps it himself. We'll have the first down. Needed 1. Got almost 3.
On a sneak. Yeah, well, they did the old sneak on a touch, and we didn't move. Now they're going to throw because they got 37 seconds. And
Clock running under 30 seconds to go here in the half. From the shotgun, they jumped. Well, the officials did see it. So mark 5 off against Rice. It'll be 1st and 15.
and that's it, right? Okay.
So 26 seconds remain. Rice with 2 timeouts left. So I think they're in definite throwing mode. And now the clock's running. The clock's been running when they set the ball. So they just gave Rice about 10 seconds. Robinson not making the tackle on that one. On the up the sideline.
Yeah, he did.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
27.
16 yards and a first down.
Coach, give Dan your call. Give Dan
8 seconds remain in the half.
Slam. Coach, I'm going to sign off here.
Indians were there, just didn't make the play. Eight seconds. Rice, we should try one more. I don't think they're going to try a 43-yard field goal at this point, but they may. Like some more movement on the line. Nothing called. Pop. Throwing towards the end zone. Touchdown, Rice! Cavante Martin with the catch as the half expires.
I'm signing off, Coach Penn.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
And the kick fails. After one half of play, it's Brother Rice 16, Penn Hills nothing on the MSA Sports Network.
Ready to go with the 4 ISO. Out of Diamond.
Second half action about to get underway here at Upper St. Clair High School Stadium. The Penn Hills Indians trail the Brother Rice Warriors by a score of 16-0. First quarter, only 3 points. That by Brother Rice, a 33-yard field goal. Rice scoring 15 points in quarter number 2. Their workhorse, Carlton Ray, 15-yard run with 2:29 to go. The Indians try to fake a punt deep in their own territory. Previously, gave Rice the short field. They capitalized. And then before the first half, on the final play of the half, sort of mini Hail Mary, 27 yards. Pass completed to Martin for the touchdown. The point after failed. That's where we stand, 16-0. Stephon Thompson on the return across the 30, close to the 35. Will go down. I'm going to mark him. Close to the 35, to the 36-yard line. And the Indians will get started there. The Indian offense in the first half, total yards, 3. Obviously, the Indians need to get something going. They trail by 2 touchdowns and 2 conversions. By no means out of this contest. Brother Rice, in case you're joining us late, has won 7 of the last 8 Michigan State Championship titles. Private Catholic school in the Detroit area. You want to go to Brother Rice? A cool $8,000 a year.
We're starting this stuff, we don't know the formation.
And Fulton will come out throwing. Looks near side, has a man, and the pass almost picked off. DJ Wilds was intended for, it was the intended receiver. Pair of number 2s.
We got 7 blocking.
Danny Hennigan on the coverage for the Warriors. I'm going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
We got 7 blocking. Keep it back in the blocking. 7 blocking.
And Fulton in the first half, 2 of 6,
Oh, shit.
1 yard.
Right there. He was looking to get hit there.
Darby
Wide open.
picks up a couple.
Can't do it to the short side.
Give him a pickup of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Pass. So we could have went 20. We could have went bullet west, bullet right west, 170.
Second half just underway, opening possession. Indians trailing by 16, have it a 3rd and 8 at their own 38-yard line. Fulton stands under pressure. Pass complete. Oh, in and out of the hands of Brandon Eiffel. It was there for a 1st down, but Eiffel separated from the football. And that'll bring up a 4th down for the Indians. Eiffel getting up, looks a little woozy. A big hit on the play. The pass was there. And the Indians fail to convert.
Yeah, it's a great hit.
Indians in the first half, 1 first down.
We gotta get Taylor's not wide enough. He's gotta come out of here.
And looking for a mouthpiece. Steve Carlson. Must have made the hit on Eiffel. Fulton. Bounces at the 40. And we'll go dead at the 36-yard line. Another nice punt by Tom Fulton, but nonetheless, Brother Rice has the football. 10:46 to go here in quarter number 3. And now Rice will get their opening possession. The Indians started at their own 36. Rice will start at their own 38-yard line. Just shy. Again, Rice playing today with their backup quarterback, Frankie Pop, the sophomore. Their starting quarterback, leader of the team, Andy Lentz, broke his leg last week. And Pop doing a nice job of guiding the Warriors. Ray tries to find a lane, gets submarined, but does a nice job to pick up 5 yards. Tom Pryor with the tackle for the Indians. But not until Ray picks up 5 yards.
The dancer out of that, with the dancer out with that west coming out, he should be open. Yeah.
So the Warriors looking at a 2nd down and 5.
Actually didn't play that too bad.
Pop looks over the Indian defense.
Oh, where's he going?
Ray barrels ahead for a 1st down.
It's a 1st down.
Picks up 5 yards.
No penetration. Not at all.
That's Martez Hobson's side. He's getting work.
Just jumped
You
it
call
back.
when you call double X, he didn't do it. Martez didn't do it. Double X. You sure you want Martez instead of Lamont?
You can also come back with that Teddy trap too. Stephon ran last time.
Yeah. See?
Stephon ran last time. That's when we got our 1st down on. Can't run that thing. Yeah, I think
What are you going
Armin
to
Pete might not be bad. Might get lost. Timber Earl might get lost in that line.
do?
Yeah. But that was our 1st down.
Yeah, they're running Floyd and Martez off. Now they're coming out to see it.
Play is good enough for a 1st down.
Maybe a flood.
Got a double outside X, right? Let's see here.
Different look there. Keep it on the ground. Sweep to the near side. Cuts back. Still on his feet. Looking for some room to run. Danny Hennigan. And finally separated. No, he wasn't separated from the ball, but finally brought down by Dan Mason, who said, I have had enough of this.
Now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, let's
How about just a
So Hennigan looked like he may have picked up a yard, but cut back to the other way. Ended up losing 4. It's second down and 14. So the Warriors giving Colton Ray a breather. Now he's deep in the power I. And there goes Ray on the counter play, coming to the near side, cuts back up.
Got about 3 yards. Third and 10.
Dante Brown and Tom Pryor on the tackle. Picks up 5. It'll be third down and 9.
Tackle twist. That's third and 10.
So closer to 10 than 9, but we'll call it third and a long 9.
You know what we can do too, we were talking, instead of making the rail, if we go 164, instead of making this a rail, make it the out automatically. So if we go diamond, 164.
Off to throw the pass. Batted down. Nice play, Martez Hobson.
You're going to push that guy deep. They're going to be running.
And Rice will bring on the punting unit with 7:58 to go here in quarter number 3. So the Indian defense does its job. Let's see how the Indian offense fares. Indian offense, 5 yards of total offense so far here in the contest. Booming kick, DJ Wilds will haul it in at the 5-yard line.
He caught it over his shoulders on about the 5-yard line.
He tripped him.
And goes down at the 10-yard line. I think DJ Wilds would have been better served to watch that go into the end zone. So the Indians will have it at their own 10 with 7:46 to go. And I think if you're the Indian offense, well, there's your challenge. You haven't done anything all day. You're 90 yards away and 16 points down.
Tell DJ to come out. Dante's right behind you here, right next to you.
There goes fly. Is that Dante?
You know what? We don't have Teddy or Stephon.
Plus, we got to get LeVon and Darby in the game.
We don't have another fullback either.
So the Indians changing up some personnel. Fulton now joining the huddle. Errol Carter and Chris Darby.
So you got Darby and Mason.
And Mason in the backfield.
So he has a 9 out there and he's a 9 over here.
Fulton will throw the pass up. It looks like it's going to be picked off, and it is.
We're short.
The pass was intended for Brandon Eiffel. The throw was short. Nick Thomas with the interception, and Rice will take over. 7:38 to go here in the third quarter, and they'll have it at the Indian 33-yard line. Eiffel was there. Fulton just threw the ball short. Second turnover of the game for the Indians. They have 2 turnovers. Rice has none. Jadu on the dive play across the 30 to the 29. Pick up a 4.
Coach, I'm losing the game.
You know what? If we have that same package in there with Dan and Darby.
So the Warriors looking at a second down and 6 just inside the Indian 30-yard line. Clock running, approaching 7:15 to go here, quarter number 3. Brother Rice 16, the Penn Hills Indians 0. Eerily similar to the North Hills game last year when the Indian offense couldn't get out of its own way. Pop to throw underneath the pass. Caught inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Andre Cole with the reception. Dante Brown on the coverage. 24 yards.
I'm losing the game.
And it's first and goal. Rice, I think you're going to see a nice dose of Colton Ray. And there goes Ray, jumping to the outside, and races his way into the end zone for the Rice touchdown. So it takes the Warriors 3 plays to turn the interception into 6 points.
Hey, Ron.
And the Indians trail 22-0.
Coach. Yeah, I got you.
So Rice will go for 2 to try to make it an even 24.
You can go shift slots. That's probably gonna open up the outside and then the inside.
Toss, Ray. Leaps his way into the end zone for the conversion. And now it's Brother Rice 24. Penn Hills nothing. 6:29 to go here, third quarter. The Indians down by 24 on the MSA Sports Network.
You got Darby, the power back. Unless you want to put Noodles in there, but if you want to shift slot, you got Darby and then you have Dan and then Earl at tailback. And you got LaVaughn you can put in there too, John said. But I said if you're going to go power Ryan and shift slots, you're better off with Darby in there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You do that. Stretch an 8, 4 out. Going out the middle, he's going to kick this one into the end zone, probably.
Warriors scoring drive, 3 plays, 33 yards. Ray, the 5-yard run and the 2-point conversion, gets all 8 points. And Rice now up 24-0. Wilds from the 4-yard line. Has a little bit of a hole. Here he comes to the near side. DJ Wilds across the 40. Covers the ball and goes down at the 45-yard line. Nice return by DJ Wilds. They'll mark him at the 46. And could that be the shot in the arm that the Indians are looking for? Fulton with a single setback. Darby, play action. Fulton looking underneath, has a man to pass. Dropped by Brandon Eiffel at the 44-yard line. It would have been a first down, but the Indians unable to come up with it, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Wilds took the kickoff back at his own 4-yard line. Just came up the gut, the hole opened. And did a nice job of returning it up to the 46. So now it's the Indian offense. Gave him good position. Let's see what they can do. 2nd down and 10 now. Darby, the lone setback. DJ Wild split far. Brandon Eiffel also split to the top of your screen. Fulton flushed out of the pocket, throws underneath, and a pass almost picked off. Oh my, Jimmy Pickens almost waltzed his way down the sideline for another Brother Rice touchdown. But the pass incomplete. Fulton 0 for 5 here in the second half with 1 interception. He's like 2 for 11. 3 for 13.
Yeah.
Fulton on 3rd and 10. Darby, near side, has a lane across the 50. Bowls his way up to the 45-yard line. It'll be 4th and a yard.
Okay, gotta go.
Indians down by 24 with 5:45 to go in the third. I think the Indians will go for it here.
A yard.
When you need 3 touchdowns.
They've been on that run thing. You know what? We can go ace twins, go that stretch, 4 out, and run. If we can put Dan or Dante on that back side.
I formation behind Fulton.
We got it.
Darby goes into the pile and will be held for no gain.
The holes were there. Tanner missed his guy.
So the Indians turn it over on downs.
Coach Grant, can you hear me? All right, you're fading. I can barely hear you.
And Rice will have it with 5:15 to go in the third quarter at their own 45-yard line. Play kind of typical of the Indian offense tonight. They can't get out of their own way.
If those came in and gave them, then the four should have been there. Because Bernhardy's blocking down, too. He was one standing there. I mean, that's what I see.
Bray, toss left, tries to find something. Dan Mason stacks him up for a loss of a yard.
Don't do that. Ace twins. If we go ace twins, we put Dante or Dan. Probably Dante on the backside. They got the cornerback.
Indians offense, 11 yards
Yeah.
here in the second half.
If you have him run down the middle of the field, we go to ace twins right, stretch at 8, 4 out, Dan or Dante on the 9. Right down the bench, you get a middle read for him.
In contrast, Brother Rice, 43 yards.
That safety
And a touchdown.
He should look over and see Dante run. If not, he's got it.
Again, power eye. And movement on the Rice offensive line.
Very move if they move too.
Bring up a 3rd and 16. Clock running under 4.5 to go here, third quarter.
No, we didn't. Could do that.
Ray is almost hit in the backfield. We'll pick up. They let the scrum move ahead for 6, 7, 8 yards.
Coach Grant,
That's it.
But it'll be 3rd and 8.
9. Busting up here, I can't barely hear.
Yeah.
Indian defense, although giving up 24 points, has not played badly.
They're going to see that. They don't know Dante can run.
Touchdown drives of 24, 50, and 33 yards.
They just have to run the ball. Just give Dante
50-yard one ended on a 27-yard Hail Mary pass
run. Easy to pick up.
at the end of the first half. Draw play, J-Do. No gain.
Punt.
And the punting unit will come on for Brother Rice. Wilds back inside his own 25-yard line. Playing Australian football. Wilds, fair catch called for. Could have been a flag on the play. Did not give Wilds the 2 yards. But none called. No harm, no foul. Indians will have the ball at their own 20-yard line. 2:48 remain here in quarter number 3. The Indians trail by 24 over Brother Rice High School. It's just outside of Detroit, Michigan.
blocks.
Darby trying to find some blocks. There's a whole lot of white. Get some positive yardage, maybe 2 yards. And that's it. It'll be second down and 8. So Upper St. Clair and Penn Trafford will take the field after this contest. I was talking to the organizers of the doubleheader event. The media outlet from Harrisburg, the Harrisburg area, said they would love to have Penn Hills back here again next year, playing North Penn High School.
Yeah, they're bringing that safety over. Those 2 guys over there, unless he's going black.
Fulton, quick out, has the pass completed. Brandon Eiffel out across the 25-yard line.
Do the same thing about a 4-out and run that side. You want to.
Picks up 4. It'll be third down and 4. A long 4, but we'll call it 4 nonetheless. And the Indians called timeout. 1:21 to go, third quarter. Brother Rice 24, Penn Hills nothing on the MSA Sports Network.
We go at 9. We go scissors boot at 9.
Come on, can you hear me? Yeah, it just came back on after about 3 minutes. What happened? No.
They need 4 yards for a first down.
Doing us no good up there.
That actually worked out when we put Dante at that backside.
Yeah, we did well. Good thing we got man, he's very good right now.
Indians to the line on a third and a long 4, and Brandon Eiffel jumps offside on the far side. So did DJ Wilds on the near side.
You know, because he's reading his press release.
So instead of third and 4, it'll be third and 9. Indians will be in action next Friday night at home against Bethel Park. Home the following week to North Hills, and then on the road to McKeesport before they begin the conference schedule. Penn Hills midget football in action this weekend. Today against Morningside. They'll be home at Turner Field next week against, I believe, Franklin Regional. Pass thrown a bit behind Chris Darby, incomplete. Punting unit once again.
It's too deep, too.
Are my stats right? The Indians 1 first down in the game?
About 7 or 8.
1 first down?
Damn, wasn't deep enough.
Yeah.
Did a good job of blocking there. They reached 1 and 2.
So the Indian offense up to 20 yards here in the game. Fulton, nice kick.
Out of fun. All right.
And Rice hauls it in at the 49-yard line.
Good practice. I wouldn't be as worried about coming out tonight.
So 1:07 remain here in the third quarter. Rice has it at their own 49. They lead by 24.
All pregame, all during that, the wind was blowing really good that way. So that's why, towards the gym, that's why I said, let's do that. And the wind died.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
But we can still run that against winds.
It's unbalanced. We move? Nope.
put Dante on that backside. That's we run it 4 out with the wide choice.
Ray switches directions, and the Indians are there.
That was a hell of a play by Martez. He saw it coming back. He stopped. He broke that.
Martez Hobson. Nice play to read the cutback. And Ray will be dropped back at the 38-yard line. A loss of 11. It'll be second down, 21.
Another guy ain't happy about that. There it is. Spreading us out on the draw.
Ray, the lone setback. There's the draw.
We got it.
Indians were waiting for it. Dan Mason and Dylan Schneider. God bless you. Holds Ray to a pickup of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 20. And that should do it for quarter number 3. After 3 quarters, Rice 24, Penn Hills nothing on the MSA Sports Network.
So Ramon's in the doghouse. Yeah.
John and I were just talking about for saying it's actually not as bad as it seems. At least defensively it's okay. Offensively, we just have to be able to pick up our blocks better. But yeah. Right.
What do you have, Fulton?
4-15.
How many yards?
That's what we're going to have to.
And 1 interception.
Oh, yeah.
Rice, quarterback draw. He can set up, he can try to throw. No, he's looking for somewhere to go. The Indians will read it. Will lose 3 on the play.
How about a punt block?
Frankie Pop, the sophomore quarterback.
About to return. Got to get him out there.
And Rice will punt once again.
Normal block. Just a normal block. Normal punt block. Yeah.
How's Dante coming?
They're supposed to come back up now. What? Hopefully John called it.
Rice gets the kick away, and Wilds will watch it bounce inside the 15-yard line, out at the 10.
Punt block or not.
The Indians definitely not having much luck on the field position. Started this half at their own 36, their own 10, their own 46, their own 20, now their own 10 again.
You're wrong. You hear me? So we're getting our guys out there on special teams so late we can't make a call. We wanted to, you understand, we wanted to go with a punt block here, we didn't do it. And it was a low snap, we could have maybe gotten it.
We could have got it.
I know.
White's behind you.
Average starting field position for the Indians this half, they're on 24.
Right. Call a middle return.
Fulton reading the defense.
Yeah, there's one else up for it now.
Carter.
That ain't gonna be it.
There was
Another line standing out.
Vern Hardy or right between Vern Hardy and Kircher.
And Earl will lose 2. So you see a lot of the inexperience today on the Indian offensive line.
Something, man.
Indians just have not had room for anything.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was number. Yeah.
Darby now the lone setback. Eiffel and Wilds to the near side. Mason, the tight end, to the near side. It'll be tossed. Darby. 2 men standing in front of him with nobody blocking. Holy mackerel. will pick up 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 9. So that's why you play the non-conference games. Clock running, approaching 9:45 to go here, 4th quarter. Rice is up 24-0.
That's good.
Fulton to throw. Looks. Far side has Darby. Darby holds it in. Darby across the 50, down to the 40-yard line.
All right, now we're going to go the same thing. Do the out switch.
Indians get a 1st down. 49 yards on the pass play and a 1st down for the Indians at the Rice 40-yard line. Someplace the Indians have not seen much of today. The Brother Rice side of the 50. Darby will go in motion. Fulton again, straight drop, under pressure, looks underneath, the pass too short for Eiffel.
Darby got held up.
And they'll bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, flood. He said 900.
Brown to the left, Carter in the slot, Eiffel wild to the near side. Darby, your lone setback. They're trying to set up the screen. They were looking, and Fulton will throw it out of bounds.
Number 50 was too slow. They had everything there, but number 50 got held up. 3rd down. 3rd down.
Indians tried to set up the screen to Darby, it appeared, but was unable to do so. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, these phones are driving me nuts.
Dante almost running 9 here. Nah, he's good. He's great. Scott.
Fulton swing pass too far for Earl Carter.
That would have gone anywhere.
It's the right call.
Man, oh man.
Rice came on the blitz. Fulton tried to get it away to Earl.
4th and 10.
And they'll bring up 4th down for the Indians. Indians will go for it. Clock stopped at the moment, 8:59.
I know, we can't even blame it on the lights. They're not on. We always thought the lights interfere with these things. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah. Diamond. I'm thinking Dan actually might be open.
Rice on the blitz.
There he is.
Fake. Earl Carter. There it is to Earl Carter. Catches it, but it'll be short of the 1st down. We'll pick up 5. And the Indians turn it over on downs. But the Indians did gain 55 yards of offense that drive.
And they shot A gap on there, so Bert Hardy and Allen took him.
So now the Warriors have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. They're up by 24. And a nice game play today by Brother Rice. No turnovers. Indians have 2. Ray hit in the backfield, gets away, looks to get to the outside. Looks like some blocks in the back, but nothing there. Out to the 41-yard line, a pickup of 6
Dante.
for number 6.
He came up and filled, forcing him back inside, but there was no way there back inside. That would have been Chris Berry.
The clock continues to run. 8:20 to go here, fourth quarter. And the Indians will be home Friday night to take on Bethel Park.
What's that?
Close to the first down, Danny Hennigan.
Doug Smith is standing up and turning back.
Aaron, can you hear anything? I can't hear nothing.
Aaron Donald and Dylan Schneider. But good enough for a first down for Rice.
Okay, so
Oh, what happened? Why is it on the ground?
Rice fumbles the snap, but a penalty flag comes in. Apparently a false start. It'll be 1st and 15. Clock will stop at the moment with 7:35 to go.
Yeah.
Hennigan again will get the penalty yardage back plus a couple.
On that side.
Give him 6.
Line of white.
It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Horse. They must they got number 6 out.
Jadu. Dan Mason will come up to hold him for no gain.
He looks at the ball.
It'll be 3rd down and 10.
We go for a pump block now.
Clock running now under 6:15. Up to throw underneath. Nothing called. The pass incomplete.
Pump block.
DJ Wild's on the coverage. Ron Dorsey Austin for Brother Rice. 4th down now for the Warriors.
Now, if they do it the same way they did it, Noodle should actually get a block here because Eiffel takes him out. Eiffel takes this guy out. Noodle should have free reign. That was a nice hold on Taylor.
Kick gets away and out of bounds. The Indians will have it at their own 35-yard line.
I'm going to go full 11.
5:47 remain here, fourth quarter. The Indians are down by 24. Again, the defense has not played poorly. Rice scoring on a Hail Mary at the end of the first half and having a interception deep in Penn Hills territory on short field.
Barry's in there. He's in there.
One touchdown this half for Rice. Touchdown drives of 24
Yep.
and 50 yards. 50-yard drive was the one that resulted in the Hail Mary.
With Dante back in the 7th.
So touchdown drives, 24 yards, 33 yards, and then one with a Hail Mary. So Rice has had a short field to play with.
There he is. Oh.
Fulton for Wilds. Wilds pulled up.
He's wide open. Darby ran right
And the pass incomplete. Bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, I'll switch. Yeah, do it now. Oh, no?
Clock stops, 5:41 to go.
Man. Yeah, Darby ran right past that outside linebacker.
Pass intended for Rifle on the far side. Look, Darby open at the 50-yard line.
I don't know if the ball was out of his reach or what, but if he ran the right route, it was there. I don't know if Brad didn't try for it or not. That's how I was looking right at it.
So bring up a 3rd down and 10. Chris Darby looking like he's getting open over the middle, but it's like the Indians not catching it.
Yeah. But he gets for missing that one ball across the middle.
Eiffel end around, and Rice was there waiting for it.
There was
Eiffel will lose 2, and the punting unit on again. Indian possessions this half, 3 and out. First play, interception. 4 plays, turning the ball over on downs. 3 plays in punt. 7 plays, turning the ball over on downs, and another 3 and out here for Big Red. Fulton's kick high. Bounce at the 44, and the Indians will down it at the 43. 4:46 to go, 4th quarter. Brother Rice 24, Penn Hills nothing on the MSN Sports Network.
As soon as the weather starts changing.
yeah. Maybe we'll see if that new team can play offensive line.
And again, dragged down across the 50. Tom Pryor with the tackle. Eight yards, it'll be 2nd down and 2. Looks like the Warriors are giving Carlton Ray a breather.
Yep. All right. Keep going.
Jadu spins ahead, maybe a yard. And it'll be 3rd down and a yard for the Warriors. Clock rolling under 4 minutes. Head again will be stacked up. Called loss of a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down for Rice. 4th and 2. I'm sure Rice will be fine to just let some time tick off and then boot it away. The Indian offense hasn't been able to do anything. Rice at this point just playing for a shutout. And the last time the Indians were shut out? Any guesses there? It wasn't that long ago, actually. North Hills last year. 19-0. Head again. We'll have the 1st down out to the 45-yard line. They don't punt. They do go for it. Needed 2, got 3. Clock will stop while they move the sticks at 2:38. At this point, I'm just looking for the Penn Trafford band. My nephew's in it. I'll see if I can pick him out and say hello. What's that? What time is it? 6:30. Yeah, it is quick. So some new faces in. Shaquille Marshall gets 2. The clock will run under 2 minutes. Of course, if you remember last year at North Hills, the Indians no first downs and I think negative 10 yards of offense in the second half. A little better offensively, but still no points. Eric Poole for the Warriors. About 6 yards. It'll be third down and short. Did they keep him in bounds? Yes, the clock continues to run. 90 seconds. Give a lot of credit for Frankie Pop of the Brother Rice Warriors, sophomore quarterback. Coming in, filling in. Starting quarterback broke his leg last week, and Pop performing nicely. Flag at the 31-yard line. Looks like it may be a downfield holding call. Eric Poole with the carry. He's still down on the near sideline. That gets up gingerly. Picked up 2 for the first down, but this one's going to be coming back. They're going to mark this off from the 31-yard line, I believe. I guess they marked it off from the 33. So in essence, a 6-yard penalty marked off against Brother Rice. And it'll be 3rd and 8. Mason will drop Todd Warner. Pickup of 2, but it'll be 4th down. Clock at 45 seconds and running. Again, the Indians will be home Friday night to take on Bethel Park. And remember, Penn Hills Midget Football will be home this weekend, Saturday afternoon and evening. The Braves at 4, the Indians at 5:30, and the Bantams at 7. Saturday at Turner Friendship Park on Hunter Road. Come on out and support the future of Penn Hills football. And Rice will let it mark down to... Oh, they actually stopped the clock, but I think they're just going to let it go. No, they still have one more play, I believe, and the officials, I think, are going to make them run it. They took the delay of game penalty with about 5 seconds, but the clock continued to run, and now the officials call the game. So your final score, Brother Rice 24, Penn Hills nothing. Indians trailed after one period 3-0 after a 33-yard field goal. Then Brother Rice took control in the second quarter, a 15-yard run by Ray with 2:29 to go in the half. And then following a 3-0 by the Indians, Rice gets it at the 50. They put up a Hail Mary from the 27-yard line at the last play of the half. You know, those plays never work. This time it did. Time expiring, 27-yard pass. Rice goes up 16-0 into the end zone. Indians, they turn the ball over, an interception. at the 33-yard line. Takes Rice just 3 plays to go 5 yards to get into the end zone. You score 24-0, and that's where the game ends. Again, the Indians, a lot of inexperience, and it showed tonight. But again, it was their first game, and they are playing a perennial powerhouse from Michigan, Brother Rice, who will be playing Cincinnati Moeller next week, which is another perennial powerhouse. So, they don't play cheap teams. So a good test here for the Indians, and it'll be another good test next week against Bethel Park, who's coming off a loss. So the Indians will have to regroup and bring it again next week. Once again, your final score, the Brother Rice Warriors 24, the Penn Hills Indians nothing. I'm Bill Navari. Thank you for watching Penn Hills Indians football here on Comcast and the MSA Sports Network.
Well, the Royals didn't have any turnovers.